Hey guys, so today I want to do a quick little comparison here between the Galaxy S5 versus the Galaxy Mega 6.3 smartphone. So I mean, you can clearly see that there's a big difference here in screen size. We do have one boy here which is 6.3 inches, and this one with 720p display and SC LCD display, which is not as good from my personal experience than the AMOLED display. Doesn't look as good from the side viewing angles and such, but it's still pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, I can live with it. But compared to the 1080p AMOLED display, 5.1 inch Galaxy S5, it doesn't even stand a chance against it. This one looks really solid. So if we continue on here, check out some specs. The Galaxy Mega has 8 and 16 gigabyte variants, when the iPhone or the S5 has 16 and 32 gigabyte variants. Majority of Galaxy S5 seems to be the 16 gigabyte variant, which kind of sucks. But you will get a little bit of extra storage compared to the Galaxy S4 in terms of storage. I think it's like 1 gigabyte something, 2 gigabytes or something. You have a big difference here in the processor and in such. You get dual core with 7 gigahertz create here on the Mega versus the quad core 2.5 gigahertz here on the S5. So big difference there. Definitely will be a lot more smooth, but the high dual core clock processors, they're pretty okay. I never actually noticed a massive slowdown or anything with the Galaxy Mega. If you talk about the GPU graphics, Adreno 305 inside of the Galaxy Mega 6.3 versus Adreno 330 on the S5, which is pretty amazing stuff. But both will perform pretty okay inside of games, because we haven't really got that much more high-end games that's been coming out of 2014. And then we do have Snapdragon 400 here chipset inside of the Galaxy Mega versus the Snapdragon 801 chipset inside of the Galaxy S5. So that can definitely be some fun things to know here. Of course, the Galaxy S5 here comes with a 16 megapixel camera, which I want to take a closer look at in more and more videos in the future, because it is really impressive. And it comes here with a bunch of different modes: beauty phase, shot and more, panorama, virtual tour, dual camera, and you can even download more of them. You can also record video in 4K, which is a very high resolution, like 4 times the resolution of 1080p almost. So that is of course very impressive there. Also, if we move on here to check out some of the button layout here, we have a back key here on the S5, and then we have a multitasking button, which is the new thing here in the S5, that they remove the menu button, menu key. If you would do the same thing here on the Galaxy Mega, you can see you get a menu up and running instead. So that is definitely way more different. Now with the S5, when you get a menu, you will usually have that inside of an app. Let's say we open up the internet browser here, you have the menu key up here at the top, versus the Mega here, where, let's see here, let's just see if we can fire up a website here on the Galaxy Mega. So you can see that the Galaxy Mega doesn't have a menu key, just because we do have a menu key down here, so it doesn't have that in the UI. So yeah, just a quick little look here inside of the browser. You can see that the Galaxy S5 has a brand new look. It's not as blue, it's a little bit more in full screen mode, versus the Galaxy Mega, which you can always see the URL bar at the top and what's going up here. If you want to see that on the S5, you have to go down like that. So that can be interesting things there to know. If we continue on here also, some things about the design on this device. This phone here is coming here with a dotted back, and it comes with also like a gold edition variant. It has a heart rate sensor here with the S Health app that Samsung is using. Has a 16 megapixel camera, and then it also has a IR port here for like TV. If you want to control your TV, I can actually control my TV with this one. Very cool. Some other things here is that it has a little bit of a closing here, because this phone is actually water resistant and dust resistant, and I've been trying that out in videos, and it's pretty cool actually. So that can definitely be good there to know. You see here. If we have the speaker here also, that's not as good as what I would love to have in a high-end phone for 2014. It is pretty poor actually, and Samsung got some work to do that. Now this phone of course is not waterproof or like water resistant or dust resistant. It's pretty basic actually, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have an IR port for TV and such. Has more of like a glossy back as well, and of course it's pretty big to have in your hand, but I've been using it pretty much, and it's really not that bad if you are very much into big displays. I mean, I don't have a super massive big hand, but for me personally, I can handle it pretty well here. So I definitely do enjoy that little thing. As you can see here, no major problems or anything. If we look at the TouchWiz UI here, we can see that we do have some major differences here. Also, you did see that in the internet browser app that is totally edited and transformed. So you can see here, here kind of like the layout of the buttons and everything kind of stand out a little bit more 3D like iOS 6 or something, versus here has adopted a little bit more flat look, and it seems like the main version of Android also will adopt a more of like a flat look in the future, from what we have seen coming out in some leaks. You can also see here, if we go down from the top here, what kind of things you can toggle. You have Quick Connect, S Finder here, which you don't get on a Mega, and I haven't tried them that much, but S Finder probably will find stuff on your phone, which is quite good. You can also see here that you do have these toggles and things, and you have a brand new redesigned version of TouchWiz here with Android 4.2 KitKat on the Galaxy S5. I'm not sure what kind of version I'm running on the Mega, but probably like Android 4.2 or something. So if you want to edit them, of course, quick toggle, something I do enjoy a lot with TouchWiz. You can see there's a big difference here in settings, how it looks as well with the icons and everything. And this is the default look here. It's a grid view on the Galaxy S5, and you can see all the rounded off icons. It kind of looks like the copied iOS 7 a little bit, but I definitely do enjoy it. And there's a lot of things that I haven't tested out that much, that I probably want to test out in the future, but it looks quite nice. I also like the search thing up there at the top. You don't have to scroll as much, of course, here on the Galaxy Mega, because it's just so big. So you can see I'm running Android 4.2 here on the Galaxy Mega, and Android 4.2 KitKat here on the Galaxy S5, and the Galaxy S5 definitely feels a little bit more standard in size here. When you hold it, it actually feels quite nice. Something I enjoy a lot here with the Galaxy S5. So if there are anything like specific that you want me to go over, definitely make sure to let me know about that. Let's just check out some things here. Maybe the app here, you can see how the dialer looks a little bit different, looks a little bit more slimmed down, of course, because I mean the Galaxy S5 can like the display is as big as the phone. It's pretty interesting. And then of course we have upgrades probably inside of things like the calculator. How is the calculator looking? Yeah, I mean, you can see a brand new look here on the calculator. For example, you have a brand new version of S-Voice, which is way better actually, but not as good as Siri, if you ask me. What's up? What's up?
Here is the answer to your question.
Let's try to run these at the same time. What's up?
Nothing much. I just wanted to see you.
What's up?
Nothing much. Just sitting here.
I kind of like the sound more here on the Mega. What is 2 plus 2 minus 5?
-1. -1.
I'm not sure why it sounds so horrible here on the Galaxy S5, but I'm gonna be honest, it sounds like shit. I'm not sure if that was just because of water inside of the device, but it sounds really like shit. So that could be interesting. So we have this S-Health app here, which you probably shouldn't have inside of the Galaxy Mega, or maybe you have. No, I don't think so. But the S-Health app, measure your heart rate. You can do it on the back here. Ah, shit. You have exercise, you have pedometer, and you have a bunch of other things here, your weight, your food, and a bunch of other things that you can have a look at here. You can add like breakfast. Whoa, I have a lot of things in here. That could be some good things. Maybe I should use that more a little bit to try it out, use for fun, see how good it is. If you want to see more videos with these specific two devices, definitely let me know about that. Overall, I enjoyed the Galaxy Mega 6.3. It doesn't have any major issues, but the display could be a little bit better, and of course things like the camera is not the best, but it's okay. But let me know if you want to see more videos, and I'll definitely see what I can do. Peace out.